So recently, after counting up every single playable Nickelodeon crossover character, the question hit me that hits just about everyone who winds up making one of these videos. If I had to put together my very own Nicktoons Unite team without any of its OG members, who would I pick? Oh, and for extra difficulty, also decided no honorary members like LT Gray or Jenny either. And after poring over the entirety of Nickelodeon's vast cartoon history, and admittedly copying a bit of homework from Quentin Reviews, this is what I landed on. To start, we have to pick out our most important member of the team, our stand-in for Jimmy Neutron. A character who can either create technology or has boundless access to technology for whatever convenience the plot may need. And after tossing a couple characters like that around, the one I landed on was Dib Membrane, who was kinda sorta in the original Nicktoons Unite games, but kinda got shafted by only appearing in the last one in the series. I think it'd be fun if he had a more main character role, opposing Jimmy's more smug, know-it-all personality with someone a little more unhinged and obsessive. And for our next character, I wanted one who managed to capture that superhero feel that Danny had, with the same sort of selfish, devil-may-care attitude that LT Gray or Timmy carried. And for that, I thought up a funny kind of exception character. I landed on Henry Danger. Technically a more live-action star than cartoon character, but hey, he did have a cartoon at one point, and I think he's funny, so sue me. For our third one, honestly pretty obvious, Aang from Avatar. It was pretty criminal that he never shows up proper for one of the Nicktoons games, and it just made sense. With his set of abilities, he'd be really fun to play as to boot. Though for our last character, this one is also pretty important, as it's our stand-in for SpongeBob SquarePants. We're looking for a sort of comical, fish-out-of-water character, someone who's in way over their head when it comes to serving any sort of interdimensional justice, but through a fine blend of obliviousness and good-hearted nature, still lends them to be up to the task of saving the multiverse. Now, I played around with this a lot, but in my heart of hearts, I knew it had to be Otis from Back at the Barnyard. Not only because he fits the bill perfectly in that kind of role, but still manages to be different enough from SpongeBob to keep it interesting, not only because the show's a classic and was one of my favorites as a kid, but also I just think it'd be really funny to beat the shit out of someone as a 1,500-pound bipedal cow.